Team Florida is a 7-on-7 group of high school players who compete in tournaments to keep their skills sharp in the off-season. Largo quarterbacks coach B.J. Hall is the founder.
Last year we started, and we had a huge success, man. Over 45 scholarship offers through the program the first year. Also a huge academic success rate of 100%.
Hall has been influential in having former players join his efforts to coach the team. The new offensive line coach is Cornell Green. The St. Pete native and former UCF Knight played 13 years in the NFL and is a Super Bowl champion with the Bucs.
I just got to give them the passion I have about in me and the choice that I made and stuff that I messed up on. I don't want to make the same decisions. So I wanted to come out here and work on their technique, work on stuff. They could be at home doing nothing, but now they're coming out here, they're investing in themselves, and that's what's important.
Roughly 60 players are part of the team. And while only 24 will be on the game roster, all 60 will be able to practice, improve their skills, and be part of the community events for Team Florida.
During the season, you have the connection with each other. Come out here and just compete. Every day you're just going to learn something new. And then pass coverage, you're going to learn something because it's better for a 7-on-7 than an 11-on-11.
Give 110% every drill you do. Don't be nervous, don't be anxious. Just do what you got to do.
Team Florida goes beyond football with an emphasis on academic success and community awareness. At one of their recent events, St. Pete Mayor Rick Kriseman spoke on the hot topic of gun violence and responsibility to the community.
I'm trying to impress on these kids that they have an option and they have a choice they can make, and they can make a difference. They can choose to go down the right path and stay away from those who would use guns, stay away from putting themselves in a position where even if they're not the one with the gun in their hand, they can be the victim.
Bucs wide receiver Lewis Murphy also stopped by to share his thoughts on the game of football with the players.
If I could just reach one kid, man, if I could reach one kid, that'd make a difference. But hopefully all the kids listen, all the kids take something away from it, and be able to use it in their personal life and be able to use it as motivation. Having a 7-on-7 team here in St. Petersburg and giving these kids from this area the opportunity to go to national camps, Adidas camps, Nike camps, that's a blessing in itself.
For those guys to come out here and speak about that other than football, it's huge, man, because we got to create a change.
They need that. Guys sometimes move on, do other things, and they never come back to put the seeds back where they need to be put down at. So I just try to come back and be positive I can, be as passionate I can, and anything they need me, I'm here.
We got to show the neighborhood, St. Petersburg, that, it's just not about football. It's just not about the negative that you see in the news. We do have something here for you that's positive that you can, use and help go to college.
Reporting for Bright House Sports Network, I'm Chris Torello.